Hello, everyone. Today's after Halloween review. We still got a bunch of Halloween comics, but like I said, I read a lot of horror comics throughout the year. Uh, but I want to keep going with some of these single reviews and do some longer ones with a variety of comics. But today we're going to talk about Little Archie. This was Halloween special, number 113. This thing's pretty beat up, has some stuff stuck to it and stuff, but I don't care. I love this. I love Halloween specials, and this, other than the cover being ratty and crappy, the whole inside's pretty good on this one. Not too bad. This is from 1976. We got Little Archie, the Haunted House on Halloween Hill, is the first story. Basically about the kids out trick or treating, and Mr. Grundy, or Mr. Grundy, Mr. Weatherby, I should say, is basically dressed up as a Frankenstein type character, but he's missing one of his boots. The gang's out and about, and they see this other character that was built by scientists that the kids think is all part of the Halloween thing, and that it's Mr. Weatherby out and about when he's out wandering. But as you see, Mr. Weatherby's still trying to get his costume together, and he's trying to find his missing boot. And the whole thing plays out where the kids try and make him happy by acting all scared and stuff, but they don't realize it's an actual Frankenstein that's they're seeing, and it's not Mr. Weatherby. And eventually, we see things happen that lead up to Mr. Weatherby getting a boot back. I don't think it's necessarily his boot because the Frankenstein monster has a pair of boots, and so does he. So, okay, I gotta get this stupid picture off my screen. You know, like when they put up the help the animals things and they show these animals with the rib cages showing. It's like the owner should be shot in the head. Next one is Little Archie, the Mummy Walks. Uh, mummy casket, sarcophagus, or whatever you want to call it, happens to be brought to the Riverdale Museum, and they crack it open. And when they crack it open, they're talking about, yes, the mummy's dead and all that, and they show it off. But then later that night, when the security guards are walking around the museum, all of a sudden the mummy comes to life and starts wandering around, goes out into Riverdale, wandering around also, and people are trying to chase it down and catch it, but it there ends up being something. I'm not going to give it all away, but fire takes effect in this storyline, and we also end up with a little mummy in the end of the story that happens to appear because of other things that were going on. They're having a blast for Halloween. We got Little Archie's Haunted Riddles in here. We'll read a couple. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Someone wrote stuff all over those riddles, basically the answers that are right next to the riddles. But how many goblins can jump into an empty grave? One. Wait. Yeah, one. Then it is no longer empty. Why is a herring fish like a graveyard? Both are so full of bones. Okay, it just says both are so full of bones, but number 7 might follow into it. I don't know. It's like, how is Halloween time like a little Archie comic book? With both, you are so sad when you reach the end. So true. There's a few other ones in there too. And you got your regular advertisement, Tising. We have pen pals and little other quizzes and word finds and stuff. They also did the word find in here, but thankfully they did it all in pencil, which is nice of them. Then we got the cute little witch, little Sabrina, Halloween fun. Sabrina with her aunts. And I like how in the cartoon Sabrina, in the comic book Sabrina, she's got a good and an evil aunt. But yet in the TV show, you really never get that. You get more of a responsible and a good aunt from the two aunts on the cart or on the Sabrina uh, TV show. But I like them better in this. And of course, they got their little witches outfits that they wear a lot. But in this, Sabrina has to come up with something, a costume for her party and stuff. And she also has her aunts that want to host a party, and they're making up a bunch of things for the party. And they shut up little Reggie by using a little bit of magic tricks in the beginning. And then there's a segment where everybody has a maze to get somewhere. And there's all these little maze puzzles throughout these pages. Basically, most of the kid characters have one. But whoever owned this book also did all the mazes in here. But you get to see where they're going and kind of another little trick or treat thing. It was kind of more of a treat, a way to get to treats type storyline from the ants, from Sabrina's ants. But yeah, Little Archie, always fun comics, and especially when it's a holiday issue. So check those out. We got Josie and the Pussycats fruit pie advertisement in the back. I always love those advertisements. They use so many different characters throughout them, which makes it nice. But yeah, that's it for today. Keep following under the call of MS. Rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend, give us those likes, leave a comment. I'll comment back. Uh, check out Crimson Call Comic Club. Don't know what's up with the sales yet. I'm kind of like burnt out on it, so I'm gonna see about maybe doing one next week on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday during the afternoon, and uh, so I can tell people about some other things that I'm planning on doing. So I'm gonna try and get that done. Start working on my room upstairs now that I got the painting done and I got a bunch of stuff up there that I can use. My biggest problem is trying to find some more like shelving display area things. We don't have much of that 'cause we never really had a lot of furniture. Every time we moved, we pretty much gave our furniture away. Sadly, because we just couldn't haul the stuff around. Didn't have people that wanted to give us a hand with anything, so instead we just donated the stuff to people. Uh, and then, of course, the Crazy Hungarian show at 9 p.m. Central Time on the Crazy Hungarian channel. Check that out. Sometimes I will be on there the way it looks until they get sick and tired of me. But that's it for today. Thanks. Have a wonderful week, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.